Uh, so it's about India's first DES project, that is DLF Cyber City. We talk about GIFT City, we talk about Amravati project, and other projects that is already in plan, right, for the DES. But I don't know, like since 2 years, I'm trying to convey my ideas to industry that the first project that we have already done in India, right, back to 2007, right, already 13 years have been passed, but till now it's not the eye catch of in the many conferences, or you can say in the seminars. But yes, it's the biggest DS project that India has completed, right, and the total cooling capacity is of 43,000 TR. I can understand that the planned DES projects like Gift City, it's much more higher capacity, right? Or you can say about Amravati also. But this is also one big project that we have completed. Until now, we are operating it and doing the maintenance part also. So, if I talk about this DES project, it's majorly on the tri-generation based, right? If you talk about the Gift City or Amravati, they are electrical chiller kind of DES projects. But here, DLF has set up the centralized captive power plant. Plus, on the top of that, they have put RVM machine so that we can enjoy the cooling as well with the power, right? So that the efficiency of the system can be increased up to 80 to 90%. That's the basic idea. If I talk about why tri-generation, right? Uh, let's go into the wake history. Like in 2003, New York blackout, right? So around 50 million people from 8 United States and 1 Canada province suffered at that time, right? So there are some things that that can be catered down, like when we talk about the centralized electric grid system. Like at that time, you can't do anything when there is a blackout. The same thing happened with India also in 2012, July 30, 2012, right? At that time, except Gujarat, you can say the whole India suffered that thing. And Mr. Modi gave that example ample amount of times that yes, at that time only the Gujarat was only state that overcome that particular problem. So these things, these kind of events or incidents hit our mind that why don't we go for localized power plants for particular vicinity of particular neighboring vicinity, and to have a cooling system on that, right? So CCHP is like that, only combined cooling heating power plant. Like if I talk about the gas generator or gas turbines, they have efficiency around 40%, or you can say now 50% also they can achieve. But if we put air conditioning system on that, that system efficiency itself can be increased up to 90%, right? So it's a good amount of energy we can extract from that, and we can improve the total system efficiency. So it's like 120 million square feet area where more than 10 buildings are there. So these are the some pictures of DLF Cyber City. I believe all of you have visited DLF Cyber City itself, right? So it's a signature tower for Gurgaon. The administrative building of DLF runs from here. These are the pictures inside the clean room, or you can say the CCP plant room. So we have put here, you can say from 500 TR machines to biggest machine, 3300 TR machine, big setup. And this is the whole entire DLF Cyber City that is under DES project. So total 33 units of broad non-electric chillers we have put, and the air conditioning price is around 0.2 to 0.3 USD square foot, sorry, square foot per month. And payback period, if you talk about the payback period, it was around 1 year only, right? Generally, we talk about the payback period around 3 to 4 years. But in this case, definitely the payback period was the shortest one. So here is the advantage where investors can look up to invest in such kind of project where they can easily pay back their investment, whatever they have invested in that particular project.
So the current rate of 0.2, 0.3, or is
No,
it
it's
just
sir, it's all data. It's all
all
data.
data?
It's all data, right? So it was a 100 megawatt power plant. So definitely the same capacity of electricity generation has been reduced on the electric power grid system, right? Because here we are producing localized captive power plant electricity generation, and apart from it, if you talk about the environmental advantage, definitely the CO2 emissions is the major factor where you can talk about. The 36,000 tons CO2 emission per year has been reduced, and it is equivalent to 1.9 million trees. That some thumb rule on basis that we have developed these kind of calculations, right?
So the system is still working?
Yes, sir, it's still working.
There is no need of electrical chiller.
Right now, not. There are some rumors, or you can say DLF planned actually to replace it due to the some safety concern of the gas pipelines. Actually, what DLF has done that they have put these power plants inside, in the basement, right? So there was some safety concern regarding the gas pipeline pressure, right? But that was back to 2 or 3 years back. But right now, again, they are on the track with this system only, right? So in future I can't comment on that, but if there is a removal of those chillers or those systems, that will be based on the safety regulation only, not with the operation or anything like that. So on like here gas turbines and the gas generators are there. So for each turbine there is one chiller, one non-electrical chiller of 3,300 TR generation. On each generator also there is one chiller, right? So different capacity we have put. Likewise, building 5 also same has the same capacity and the same kind of plant layout. So here like we are taking the exhaust and the hot water from the gas generator and the exhaust from the gas turbines and running our chillers. We have provided the heating water facility also, but DLF hasn't used that facility till now. This year in the month of December in the Slokra, that is outside of the DLF Cyber City itself, they have used our heating water also. So after 13 years, they approached us to provide heating water also. So I believe that in future, if temperature goes down in Delhi region, definitely heating water will also be provided by broad machines. So I'm just skipping those slides because the basic idea I have already given. These are the basic calculations that has been done by DLF itself according to their experience after putting the system. So definitely there is a lot that they have saved, and I told you that the payback period was less than 1 year, right? So on that basis only they have calculated these things, and these informations are available on their website. If I talk about broads, another projects like all around the world, like for the district cooling, we have done project in CEPM district cooling Dominica. The cooling capacity is around 5,000 TR, right? And those are on the base of hot water generating from the gas engines, right? Same has been done with the Nanjing Youth Olympic City, China. I would like to show you one video on that. How can I make it? First one, not this one.
In the fast.
So this is about the Nanjing City. The whole Youth Olympic City has been cooled by our non-electrical chillers. Please.
Urbanization, the massive carbon emissions aggravate the greenhouse effect and make the haze more severe. Electricity consumption peaks every summer, and natural gas shortages occur every winter. White smoke from boilers and rooftop cooling towers negatively affect the landscape and detract from the building's design. This also adds to various safety risks. How to solve these problems? Broad District Energy Systems, DES, is the best solution. Nanjing Hexi Administration Committee had a vision and established Nanjing Hexi Broad Energy Service Company in a public-private partnership with Broad to invest, construct, and operate DES. It utilizes waste from power plant production coupled with natural gas distributed energy and electricity grid, consisting of multi-energy complementary system which can make full use of energies of different temperatures. It reduces electrical peak by 40,000 kilowatts in summer, natural gas consumption by 35,000 square meters per day in winter. These reductions combine to reduce CO2 emissions by 25,000 tons per year and saves electricity in the order of 35.6 million kilowatt hours. This is equivalent to 20,000 households of electricity consumption on a yearly basis. District energy system also saves 2% on the area required for construction. It eliminates rooftop cooling towers and roofs can be repurposed as gardens or swimming pools. The city is no longer a chimney city, but is more beautiful and has less of heat island effect. Overall quality of the city is greatly improved. The Youth Olympic Energy Center supplies heating and cooling for about 1 million square meters in Youth Olympic Village, International Youth Cultural Center, and Olympic Museum. The district energy system ensures the smooth operation of major events, including the 2014 Nanjing Youth Olympic Games, Jiangsu Development Conference, etc. Energy Center provides cooling and heating with waste heat from power generation and natural gas distributed energy system. The primary energy efficiency can reach upwards of 85%. Nanjing Finance City has 10 high-rise office buildings, including 3 200-meter high-rises. Land coverage is 80,000 square meters, and construction area is 740,000 square meters. For this site, 9 mega-sized broad non-electric chillers were installed to supply heating and cooling for Bank of Nanjing, ICBC, Nanjing Securities. Nanjing Children's Hospital is a Chinese top 5 specialized hospital. It gives 95 scores to Broad's operation service. Jiangsu Women and Children Health Hospital is the only Level A hospital among its kind in Jiangsu. It is nearly 100,000 square meters in total. These broad, non-electric chillers are used to provide cooling, heating, and hot water. Broad provides energy management service to save about 155,000 USD energy cost on an annual basis. As a project of Smart Low Carbon City, Nanjing Broad won the first prize of distributed energy in China. The demonstration project of National 12th Five-Year Plan and High-Tech Enterprise. Our goal is to build a leading multi-energy complementary DES in the world. Through advanced technology solution, creative business mode, and energy-saving service, we optimize the city's energy structure and reduce emissions significantly on the premise of meeting the comfort demand of high-profile customers. This benchmark of a low-carbon eco-city is one that China can proudly present to the world. Broad for humanity's future.
Can you take?
We should start continue with this discussion.
Right. Hardly one slide. So for this project, the critical factor that has been left out in the video, that heat rejection is in the city or in the river of Nanjing. There is no cooling tower at all over there. So we are doing heat rejection in the Nanjing river. And apart from it, there is one more project that is of Government Center South Korea. Here also around 5,000 TR cooling capacity district energy project we have done. And regarding the Peter's question of the potential in Indian market, right? If I talk about the potential in Indian market regarding the tri generation only, because I majorly work in tri-generation projects, right? So EESL, like in their 2018 report, they have estimated that it's around 20,000 megawatt CCHP requirement in the coming years. Total potential they have talked about, right? If I talk about the GIZ report that has been published around 2013 or like 2012 or 13, they have estimated that around 7,500 megawatt industrial CCHP system potential is there in India, right? So I believe there are a lot potential in India for the CCHP systems, and we have seen in the number of slides that Benjamin and the IEA presentation has been shown that our country is getting hotter by hotter, day by day, right? We need to think about it. So it is something that it will come from the government side, because there are something on the policy side that has to be reinforced so that everyone can enjoy that kind of facility. Otherwise, haphazard developing systems will not benefit anyone. That's the thing.